I decided to do this edition via a live stream so that anyone that has any questions or there are any confusions, we can be able to tackle them immediately as soon as possible in terms of questions and anything that may be confusing regarding the process, because September is just around the corner, which means that spring intake will be up very soon. Spring intake application is open already. So if you're planning to apply for spring intake, or you started the application already and you have any confusion, that is why I'm going this live today, so that you can ask your questions directly and we can, brainstorm and see how we can resolve anything that has to do with your current application. So I'm going to be live for at least maybe 30 minutes to see those that are coming up and anyone that will be asking any questions. Okay. So, at the same time, I'm thinking of just recording it and uploading this live session afterwards. The idea basically for this live is if you have any question, you can ask me directly now and I'll be able to attend to them. However, in the absence of any question or anyone at the moment, I would like to state that, as I mentioned earlier, that applications are open already for spring intake. And if you're planning to apply, you should start applying now if you've not started, because around November, the application should be closing. Spring intake is always a very short window of application, so you need to start application as soon as you can. Also, if you know you will be applying for Lithuania in this spring intake, if you know that you're going to be applying for Lithuania universities, you need to also take you need to take consideration of the Migris application, which I mentioned in some of my videos, that the Migris application now is very delicate in terms of the rejection rate is high, and any slight mistake can lead to rejection. So your Migris application needs to be very, very accurate and intact. That as well is also why I'm on this live channel, so that if you have any question regarding the Migris application, you can ask me directly and I would answer, because a lot of people have been getting like rejections, honestly, regarding the Migris application. Because one thing is, it is easy to get admission. Like, admission is one of the easiest thing. I know for some people with not solid qualifications or certificates, it may be, hi Basha, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for joining the live, Basha. If you have any question regarding study abroad, you can ask me and I'll do my best to attend to them in this live. Let me see if I can. If you have any question, where are you from? I'm from Nigeria, but I currently reside in Lithuania. How about you, Basha? Where are you from? Basha, where are you from? You're from Mars. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I used to live also in. No, let me not get sarcastic with you, but Basha, you actually have a very good sense of humor, saying you're from Mars. But I mean, I'm here on Earth, so it's good connecting with you right here from Earth. How is it over there in Mars, Basha? Mm. Basha, how is it? How is it in Mars? You're planning to move to Earth. I think you should move to Earth because it's really fun here. I was planning to also move to Mars, but at the same time, I felt like, I mean, it's fun down here on Earth, so why do I need to move to Mars? So you should move to Earth. Earth is really fun. There are a lot of people here actually, because I know that in Mars is just maybe just you and a few others, I guess. So you should move to Earth. It's really fun out here. Maybe when you get to Earth, I may show you around. In Mars, you mean? Oh, you mean there's heavy populations on Earth? Yeah, I mean we get to connect and interact. That is why it's Earth compared to Mars. Mars is maybe boring and lonely, you know, and I don't think it's I don't think it's fun for you either, except if you are an introvert. Are you? Except if you're an introvert, maybe that's why you enjoy staying on Mars. But trust me, Earth is not that populated as you think. Yeah, I don't think Earth is that populated. There is enough space for everyone. So even when you come back to Earth, I believe there should be enough space for you as well. So you are an introvert, right? Maybe when you get to Earth, you know, who knows? You can change and become an extrovert and get to mingle and see the difference between staying on Mars and staying on Earth. It's really fun on Earth, to be honest. But uh, Basha, uh, come to Earth. When you come to Earth, we'll talk more about you and your experience on Mars. So, guys, like I was saying, that this live video, I intend to have a direct conversations with people that are having challenges with their study process, maybe Lithuania or any other countries that you're having challenges with. For sure, Basha. When you come to Earth, just let me know. You can drop a comment in any of my videos that you're on Earth, and I'll be glad to continue the conversation from there to know which location that you find yourself on Earth. Earth is a very big place, to be honest. It's a very big place. So when you get here, ask around which location you are, and we can see how we can work with that. So as I was saying, that if you are planning to study this spring intake, admission is open, and a lot of people may have confusions regarding the migrants process, because I noticed that that is one of the major things that is really giving people a hard time this period, the migrants process. So like I mentioned, that in October Ghana will be open for African students, but for non-African students, that you still need to go to maybe South Africa, you need to go to the UK and other places to apply. I think it applies to you as well, because it's a one system kind of application where you need to do your migrants application to fill the form. So the form is the major issue here. The form is a major issue where people have challenge with the form. So if you are one of those people that have challenges in filling the form, and you fill the form maybe once and got rejected, and you want to fill it the second time, because after 2 attempts you're rejected and you need to wait for 4 months before application. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section on this live video, and we can talk about it and ration it out. Basha, do they have like universities there on Mars? Maybe I can think of study or recommend people to study on Mars as well. You got a scholarship in Mars, Basha? Or you're studying in Mars? What do you do in Mars? Mm? There are scholarships. There are scholarships. If on Earth we have scholarship programs on Earth, I don't know if there is any scholarship program. Ah, okay. Oh, nice, cool. You're an engineer. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. So, jokes apart, if you say jokes apart, I know you're here on Earth, but which country? Or are you a student, or what? Like, what are you into? Are you an engineering student, or you currently work as an engineer now? Okay, you work in IT. That's cool. That's cool. I think the IT industry is a very lucrative industry, um, now and even in the future, because a lot of AI and the rest is really coming up, and a lot of fintech industries now. So I think the IT is a very lucrative industry, even being an engineer. So it's really cool. It's a really cool one. It's a really cool one, and I always advise students that are thinking of courses to study. I always like encourage them to look into that aspect, because this is the future we're talking about. Like the IT industry, it's one industry that will forever be very lucrative and ever, you know, in demand. So it's a very lucrative one. I'm also in the fintech industry. I'm also in the fintech industry. Also in the fintech industry. Also in IT. So that's what I'm saying. It's a very lucrative one. It's a very lucrative one. Although I didn't announce this, I did not announce this live earlier before now, that it was not planned. I just had this random thought of helping out students that are maybe stuck with the application process. I don't have a company of my own, so I'm sorry, Basha. It's not a company of my own. So I do not offer any type of job offers or vacancies. I also work for a company as well. So, like I mentioned, that I was hoping to come online to get questions from you guys regarding studies and the rest. But maybe what I would do is to announce a date beforehand, or maybe give a date, and we can look into that. I think that's what we need to do. We need to announce the date before now and plan it. Yeah. But if you're studying, or like you have any questions or something that you want to ask, you can drop it in the comment section. I'm a big fan of a do-it-yourself approach. So, and I know it's not easy. This is also one of the reasons why we're having this live stream, because I know that do-it-yourself approach comes with a lot of confusions and challenges. So, if you are planning to study abroad and you've started the process already, and you don't like know what next step to take in the part, or you're stuck with a particular process, you can, you know, come up and we can discuss about it and see how to assist. Mm. So I think in the absence of that, what I can also do is I'll probably drop a video on that. I'll probably drop a video on the migrate process. I'll probably drop a video on that, so that we can also have a more detailed information, and maybe in that video I will announce the live channel, so that we can have this live sessions and discuss more about each challenges that everyone is facing. But in the absence of that, I think Basha, it was really nice having this short conversation with you, and I'll probably be dropping a video this week regarding other details. So, in the absence of any other informations, I want to end here. It was really nice talking with you, Basha, and I hope to see you join my live stream again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you around. Thank you everyone for joining, and see you soon.